Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of A Little Bit Woo. We are your hosts, Gemma and Kirsty, and today we are talking about something that we really don't want to talk about, and we don't want to depress anybody, but it's autumn is a coming.
I mean, I do love autumn. I love a chunky knit jumper
Oh.
and I love a cosy fire.
Do you know, it's one of those, isn't it? Do you not feel like people it's almost like it's pumpkin spice latte season? It's like,
Don't do out for me. I don't
nah,
like coffee.
I'm a chai tea latte kind of
Yeah,
girl.
chai tea latte.
So same thing.
Skinny chai tea latte.
Yeah, that is true. I don't like
You don't like the
milky
creamy
milk.
ones, do you?
Oh, milky milk.
I'll just have to go onto a warm one instead of an iced one.
So we wanted to talk about autumn, and it's not to depress anyone. It's not to be. I think we're all. You know those vibes where it's starting to get a little bit nippy now, and you're like, ooh, it's starting to turn a little bit. The kids are going back to school. I'm sure there's lots of mums saying hallelujah, and we're not trying to wish the summer away,
We just need to be
but we're
prepared for things.
but we are honoring the fact that the seasons are starting to change now, and that we're starting to just slowly see the thing, the it's like Kirsty Gallagher said at the Happy Place Festival, you can just see the trees starting to think about changing. The colours are just starting now. And it was something that Kirsty and I were talking about. Obviously, seeing a lot of clients, we all know that this year's been a little bit crazy in terms of the fact that we've had a long, long, long stretch of hot weather.
We've had a long summer. And
We have.
I don't care what anybody says. Sometimes people turn around to me and say, "Oh, it's been a rubbish summer," and I'm like, "Are you joking?" Like,
we've had a long summer.
I can't tell you when it's rained. Really, I've worn my shorts a lot. Sorry, guys. I mean, the Bondi tan's out now, so I've not had to scare you all with pasty legs. I mean, I'm not going to apologise because they're my pasty legs, and we're honouring that. But but yeah, I feel like we hit March and we got some nice weather, and I was almost like, oh, it's full spring.
Yeah.
And it never really happened, and it just kind of carried on from there, didn't it? I think we've had a great summer.
So do I think, but
not in terms of horses.
We all know, the one of the biggest topics that is talked about, that again we hear speaking to multiple clients all over the country, is no one's got grass. The grass has been scorched. You're having to feed more hay and more feed. I mean, I'm not being funny. Exactly, like, where's the industry going to go in terms of like the hay price? Or is there going to be enough feed? I mean, I'm not being funny, but I've had to feed Carl the same amount of food as I feed him in the winter.
Yeah,
if not more.
Completely get that. Yeah,
because obviously, he can't really. He just gnaws at hay and then squids it out because he's not really got many teeth left now. So he obviously has hay replacer and all sorts like that. But I'm feeding him the same quantities as I give him in the winter. And then, obviously, there's been no grass, which, to be honest, is a bit of a blessing in some respects.
It is, but I think it's a very dangerous place to be for the horses.
Yes,
at the minute.
This is the bit that we were talking about the other day, and thought we need to speak about this on the pod. So we all know that we always say, like, you have your spring flush and your autumn flush. And I said it to you, didn't I? I said, I've just got this really weird feeling that because we've had not a weird feeling, an intuitive feeling, is that, we've had this long, prolonged period of no rain, scorched grass, no sugars in the grass because grass is non-existent, blah blah blah. And I just went, I think this autumn flush is going to be potentially quite dangerous to the horses.
Yeah.
So we were for, let's talk about it. Let's
even to the point of like, so we've been away this weekend, and I saw your grass Friday when I came down to see the horses with you.
Your nephew and niece.
My nephew and niece. Yes, that sends me voice messages, as you've probably heard.
Auntie Kirsty.
Carl. So I saw your land on Friday, and then we've had some intermittent showers. I can't say we've had heavy rain. We've had intermittent showers this weekend. So 2 days we've had intermittent showers and lots of patches of sunshine. And your grass looks green. And there's not grass, but there's a green tinge to the
we both said that tonight, didn't we?
And it's gone a little bit luminous, and you're like, that is crazy. Like, the ground's not even softened with the amount of rain we've had, but the grass has already gone luminous. And to me, that's a very stressed state of grass, which then causes a very stressed state of a horse's gut. To be ingesting that.
So I think, one of the things that I always talk about is I personally I always love to do L94 with my horses,
which is Trinity Consultants.
From Trinity, or if you want to have other alternatives, something like Global Herds Restore's really good.
Yeah.
Or obviously you've got
Ron
is it
Fields?
Remount?
Yeah, Remount, which is a liver support.
So I always say to do that spring and autumn anyway, as from a supportive measure, a little
a virus threat.
Oh, how rude. A virus threat from the sugary grass.
Yes.
So I feel like it's something that we all need to just be a little bit mindful of at the back of just to have it in your back pocket this year, that this autumn might be, as the seasons start to change. One of the things that we spoke about as well is how effects of coat change has on a horse.
Yeah. I just don't think we give horses much credit for what actually goes on seasonally with them. And when the horses' coats are changing, their liver is under so much stress. And then the kidneys are then under stress because they're having to process everything that's been filtered out of the body.
Yeah.
We just don't give much credit to that. And actually, yourself when, especially women, when you're going through like time of the month and things, when your body's going through change, you don't feel yourself.
No.
So we need to give a lot of credit to the horses for when the coat is changing. Yeah. And I always say to people with Elmo, there's a week in spring and there's a week in autumn, and it doesn't coincide with the flushes in the grass, but it coincides with something because it happens every year. And there's 1 week where my very, placid, yes mum, whatever you like me to do, mother, horse then turns into some kind of psychopath, literally just for a week. And I know that probably coincides with his coat changing.
Yeah,
and all I do that week is go, okay, mate, I've heard you. Let's not do anything this week. Yeah. You go be you, and I'll look after you, and we'll reconvene in a week. And I can guarantee I'll bring him back out a week later, and he's back to his normal self.
And I also want to make a side note is, any change with, obviously as a horse, has a huge effect on their microbiome, therefore their posture.
Yep.
So if your saddles, guys, start slipping, don't blame your saddle fitters. The likelihood is it's a gut issue. Just adding that in there now.
Especially if it's going to the right.
Exactly. Yes.
Because the hindgut sits to the right. Mm-hmm. So if your horse also goes a little bit off behind on the right hind, possibly a gut-related issue. Hindgut-related issue. But don't be panicking and thinking, oh my God, my horse has got ulcers and all things like this. If it's literally just for a few days, likelihood is the gut microbiome's just a little bit upset, and they just
like Dolly.
They just might need a little bit of gut support.
It's like my Dolly this week.
Yep.
And also remember, guts and hormones are linked.
Yep.
So if your mares are a little bit off at the moment.
Well, I find with mares as well, like the first season of the year for a mare.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
And the final season of the year for a mare is horrific. And I tend to find when I'm out working, the lumbers in the mares at this sort of time of year and early spring are just absolutely locked.
Yeah.
So what is that doing for a ridden horse? Like, the horse then cannot come through from behind because they're not releasing the lumbers to allow the pelvis to then engage.
And then
backs are rigid. So
that causes saddle issues.
Yeah, exactly.
And I always think sometimes we just have to cut our horses some slack.
Yeah.
We know how changes to our bodies have an effect on us.
Yeah.
So,
and how hormones.
Just be mindful that we've just had a flush of we've just had a few downpours of rain. The grass is going to start growing. I really think and I said it to you tonight, didn't I? So I think this autumn we're going to have one hell of a weird flush.
Yeah.
Like autumn flush.
Yeah.
Which could be detrimental to the horses' well-being.
The grass is just going to go.
Yeah.
So, it all up.
Really be mindful of it. I mean, yes, we're all talking about a bit of going, oh, thank God for some rain. We need it.
We do need it.
We do need it, but we're also having it now, right? Going into a seasonal change. So I think that's something that we all need to just take into consideration. So maybe, for example, maybe put them on an extra gut support. Maybe consider a liver or kidney detox, L94 or stuff like that. Just be more aware that if you're seeing these changes, we've had a very strange summer for us.
I think what we also need to consider is feet.
Oh God, yeah.
All of these changes will cause changes to the horse's feet.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Not just laminitis. We're not talking laminitis, but it technically would be like a subclinical laminitis. But the sugars in the grass will also cause footiness.
Oh yeah, of course.
So if your horse just goes footy, it's probably because the grass is changing. I see it with Elmo all the time. He'll be fine over stony ground, and then we'll have a little bit of rain, and I can guarantee within 24 to 48 hours after that little bit of rain, he will not want to walk. He'll choose to walk on the grass and not over the stones.
Yeah. And just remember, guys, we're all doing the best we can.
Yeah.
With what we've got. And it's okay. Don't panic. And, I always say, just reach out to people, reach out to like-minded people, whether that be like-minded friends or professionals, and just say, are you dealing with this as well? Because the likelihood is you are. Because like I said to Kirsty the other day, I was like, something's wrong with Doll. And I was like, and I know it's a gut. She's started getting a little bit reactive again.
Yeah.
And, and I'm a professional with a mare. But I'm doing the best I can.
And I think it's worth saying, just, if there is something with your horse, instead of jumping straight on the internet and Googling things, just stand back and just go,
observe.
What has changed this week for my horse?
Absolutely, yeah.
Look at the environment, look at the weather. Maybe routines change. Maybe, a lot of people might start changing horses' routines around this time of year. Elmo's out 24/7 at the minute, but at some point coming into autumn, they will go on to just being turned out during the day and coming in at night. And that, again, that'll change things, because he'll go from eating a predominantly foraging hedges based diet to then having a supplemented hay.
Yeah.
So that's going to change his gut microbiome, and he's got to kind of adjust to that. And we've got to allow time for that. So I think we need to stand back and just assess what has changed in my horse's life this week.
Yeah, and understand that, this autumn might be a lot different than usual.
Yeah.
So just observe and, it's okay. You're doing all right.
Yeah.
Wait and see. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
And, and take the supportive measures necessary.
I can't think who I was talking to now. It might have been the trimmer, and she was saying that the feed companies are a little bit worried because obviously the cuts of grass that they've got are really high in sugar this time. So if you're feeding things that are advertised between maybe 6 and 12% sugar, they will be at the higher end in the coming year. Because the grass has been so high in sugar, because it's been quite stressed, moving forward for the next 12 months, you're, especially if you know, most people that have barefoot horses are very strict on the sugar and starch intake for the horses.
Yeah.
And that actually the sugar content will be the higher end, so maybe you need to factor that in with how you're feeding your horse as well.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
So we have a nice summer is great, but actually keeping horses is just
it's do you know, I've said
Russian
this,
roulette, isn't
it is, yeah. I've said this to a few clients, and we're not here to be Debbie Downers. We're just here to highlight things that raise awareness. So just be mindful in an encouraging way, to be like, we hear you.
Yeah.
But just be prepared.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah, we're horse owners too. And you know, I've said to a couple of clients, I actually genuinely think this year's been harder.
Yeah.
For we worry sick about our horses. That's what we do. It's a natural behavior. If we care about our horses to the extent that we do naturally worry that, because we're doing the best we can.
Mm.
And I've said to a number of clients, I've said this year I think it's been the hardest, because even the fact that we've had hardly any rain and the land has been rock solid. You imagine, you know, I mean, my boy's doing pretty well considering he's 30 and he's barefoot. He lives out. He, you know, he's gone, you know, but it must be tiring. You know, it's tiring for most horses, and you just think, I think we just all have to just be a bit more mindful, but also give each other grace in that. So, yeah. But yeah, grace, that's probably the word that's coming through. Let's all take a bit of grace in this next season as we go into autumn.
Yeah.
And start wearing our fluffy jumpers.
Our fluffy jumpers. Oh, I can't wait to get a woolly hat on though. Do like a woolly hat.
You said that with a right Yorkshire accent. I do like a woolly hat.
Oh, I do like. Oh, my nail varnish has just come off. Sorry.
Who is she? With a sparkly nail varnish. So yeah, be mindful of what could be coming over the next few weeks, and you know, do your research. Put some links to Ronfield, maybe Trinity. Have a look. Reach out to us as well.
Yeah, like just reach out to us, because we're all in the same. We are in the same boat as you. We work and live and breathe in this you know, in the horse world, but we still own horses. Have horses in our lives. Don't like
understand the worries.
Yeah, we are horse owners at the end of the day, and we understand. We go through this on a daily basis alongside you, and I can feel quite lost sometimes, and I feel like, you know, I'm quite knowledgeable in, like, you know, I'm so lucky that I get to surround myself with people that are so well informed on things, but I still feel very lost sometimes on what to do for the best.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're keeping our horses, you know, horses aren't meant to be domesticated, are they? So we're always going to be fighting an uphill battle on certain things, because we're creating a false environment really for them, aren't we? But we're doing the best that we can.
We're all doing the best we can with what we've got.
Yeah.
And where we're at.
And
that's okay.
And that is okay.
It is very okay.
Who are we to judge?
Who are we to judge?
What are we doing? Just listing all of us podcast titles here?
We'll leave it there then. So, yeah.
Gratitude, a bit of affirmation.
Anything else?
Let me.
Literally.
Let me.
Yeah. Let's leave it there. May you be happy.
May you be happy. And your horse and their tummy and their microbiome.
Yes. And may you be happy going into autumn.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it there for this week. Thank you so much, as always, for listening. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, send the pod on to a friend. Let's keep building this community. And we'll see you next Tuesday for a little bit more woo.
Woo, woo.